a comfortable running shoe built to keep up with you. Surprising comfort for everyday runs. That is how New Balance described the 680 V9 on their website. But how much of that is true and how much is just marketing jingle? I took this on a 10-kilometer run and wore them to the gym and walk for a couple of days to find out. And stick around because at the end, we will compare them to similar priced running shoes to help runners make the best choice.
You were out there before the sun rises, old sneakers on, dreams in your stride. Breathing deep, just taking it slow. Rain or shine, you still show. Maybe it ain't fast, maybe it ain't loud, but you're moving forward and that's what counts.
Priced at $85, this shoe sits in one of the most competitive price brackets in running shoes right now. So the question is simple. Is this actually a smart buy for runners? But first, let's take a look at this shoe in detail. The upper is made of textile mesh, slightly thicker than the V8, probably more durable too, comfortable around the feet. Moderate collar and heel counter padding, lightly padded tongue also. Nothing excessive, just enough to give a nice comfortable feeling around the ankle. And they give a nice comfort under the laces too. And the upper is also decently breathable. The bold N logo on both sides are now reflective, which is an advantage for those who run in low light conditions. Now, the sole unit. The midsole is made of the basic New Balance Fresh Foam. No official record of the stack on their website, but it feels just like last year's version. About 33 to 34 millimeters in the heel. It has an 8 millimeter heel to toe drop. It's soft and very comfortable, but not exactly as soft as last year's version 8. On the other hand, it gained a little more responsiveness. The insole is removable, thick and soft, and together with the midsole, you get a very nice underfoot feel. So while you lose a bit of plush softness in the V9, you gain a bit of rebound. Decent rubber coverage in the outsole too. New Balance says that they improved the outsole rubber for better durability and grip. On dry pavement, the grip is cool. On the scale, these weigh 295 grams in my size US 11, which is decently lightweight for this size. Less than 300 grams in my size I consider as lightweight shoes. But it is still 8 grams heavier than last year's version. This one fits true to size. Nice shoe length and width. The toe box looks narrow from the outside, but I found them surprisingly quite accommodating. Decent arch support here, nice lockdown, no heel slip. During my 10-kilometer run in these shoes, I got a nice medium level cushioning. Smooth transitions, decent stability, and a moderately responsive ride. And it feels light on the feet too. Cushioning in this shoe favors heel strikers more. Notice that it's got a lot more cushion in the heel area. Forefoot is still fine though, just not as cushioned. If you are lightweight, heel striking, and run usually 10 kilometers or less, and want something affordable that can also go to the gym and office, this is a very safe pick at this price. But if you want max softness, premium bounce, or long run cushioning, especially from the big Western brands, you will need to spend more. So if we are talking value then, for $85, you are getting solid build quality, good looking, comfortable daily runners. So compared to what is available, it's a decent value shoe, especially if you can get them at a discount like I did, because I got mine at a very nice discount at $57. Now, let's compare this shoe to similar price shoes. The Downshifter 14 has better cushion, but the 680 V9 is so much lighter and more responsive. About 80 to 85 grams lighter, that's a lot of weight difference. The Puma Same Pro 2 also has better cushion, but weighs approximately the same as the Nike Downshifter 14. So this is also lighter and more responsive. The same with the Asics Gel Excite 11. Also better cushion than this, but about 23 grams heavier than this one. Compared to the Asics VersaBlast 4, I will prefer this shoe all round. Both cushion, lightness, responsiveness, this is a better shoe. So within this category, if you are looking for softness and big cushioning, you should be looking at shoes like Puma Same Pro 2, Adidas Switch Run. But if you are looking for a lighter, more responsive option, that is where the 680 V9 now comes in. So in summary, I will say that the New Balance 680 V9 is not cutting edge. It's not max cushioned, but it's a dependable, comfortable, smooth and moderately responsive daily trainer that makes a lot of sense for those seeking affordable running sneaker options, especially from the big Western brands. At $85 US, the 680 V9 quietly delivers. I think that's it for this one from me, guys. Like the video. If you've not subscribed to the channel, please stop hesitating. Subscribe to the channel for more honest, balanced reviews. Thanks for watching, by the way. See you in the next one.